today's video, we're going to show you how to enable daytime running lights on a BMW s1000rr. This will work on any BMW that has the TFT display and has the daytime running lights on the bike. Make sure you charge your battery to 100% and keep it on a battery tender. If you don't have a battery tender, you can run the bike for a while to get the battery up to full charge. I did do a video on this earlier, but it was the beta testing. But the official release was on June 5th of 2025. This will definitely work on the 2020 to 2024 BMWs. I am not positive if it will work on the 2025. So if you got a 2025 model, make sure you throw down a comment below and let me know if this works on the bike. I believe the software might be a little bit different, or it might be locked, so to speak. But I'm sure if that is the case, someone will end up getting it unlocked over time, or gs911 will figure it out. Make sure your gs911 is updated to the latest software. Plug your gs911 into the back of the OBD2 port. If you don't have the Wi-Fi version, make sure the supplied cable is plugged into the back of the gs911 and the cord is plugged into your laptop or your computer. We made sure that our gs911 was updated to the latest software. Now we're going to plug our gs911 into the OBD2 port into the back. Make sure it's fully seated, and we will turn on our key. If you have the Wi-Fi version, you will hear it beep when it is fully connected. There's the connection. Now we're going to go into the gs911 program. When you're in the gs911, if you didn't detect the vehicle already, go to Select Vehicle. This is a S series, so we'll scroll down to S series. We will choose our bike, which is a s1000rr K67 for this one. So obviously you choose what you have. Once you are in here, you will scroll down to Service Reminder Vehicle Functions. Next, you will click on Retrofits and Removals on the bottom. After you click on that, you scroll down and you will see daytime running lights right in the middle over there. Click on that. So when you're in here, you just scroll down and we're going to click Perform Retrofit. This is a two-part retrofit, so you will see your dash restart, and that is perfectly normal. Coding in the body control will now be performed. You click on Continue. Okay, so it says the controller coding is completed successfully. We are going to click on Home. We are going to do a auto scan. And there's probably going to be some faults just like any time you do coding, so we will clear those out. So as you see, everything actually looks okay, so I think we don't have to do anything. But if there was any fault codes on here, you would just end up clearing it out. All right, so we're all done doing the coding on here. Let's get a shot on the bike, and we'll show you that we have additional icons and some other stuff like that. So I unplugged the gs911 from the back. I did shut off the bike using the key because I just wanted to show you that there will be an additional icon on this side when you turn the key on. So we'll show you that right now. And there it is, that little green light for the daytime running lights, which is pretty cool. If you want to know how to do the M startup screen, the first link in the description will be for that video. So as you can see on the dash, you have that little A for the auto daytime running lights. That was not there before, which is pretty cool. It's nice that they have a little icon on there. Also, if you go into your settings, so we will go to settings, and then if you go to vehicle settings, you will see there is an added part that says lights, which was not previously there. So if you click on lights, you could actually turn the daytime running lights function on or off. So at least with the coating, it's on there. And then if for some reason, if you wanted to just turn it off, then you can do that. But obviously we're not going to do that. So we're just going to go back out. So I am going to start the bike. It is dark, so I do got to get LED light to show you that when the sun's hitting this, it will have the bike running and the daytime running lights will be on, and obviously the headlights themselves will be off. What's nice is that when it gets dark, it automatically detects it from the TFT, which is really cool, and it automatically turns it on. So you don't got to worry about switching on any lights or anything like that. It will automatically do it when it's needed. So I'm going to go start the bike in a second. I do got to get my LED flashlight because it needs to have the light on here so that you can see that when the bike's running, that the regular headlights are off and the daytime running lights are on. So let me go get that flashlight real quick. All right, so I'm going to start the bike. I don't know if it's bright enough in here just to have the daytime running lights on or not. That's why I have an LED flashlight. But I'm going to start it up now. We'll see. And obviously, if it's not on, I'll use the flashlight to hit on the TFT display, and you will see that the daytime running lights will be on and the regular headlight bulbs will be off. So let's fire it up. Okay, you can see that the lights are on. I'm going to use my flashlight and this should turn off the headlights. Here we go. And I'm going to remove the flashlight. I'm going to remove it. And you should see that this will turn back on. There you go. Perfect. Put the flashlight back on. There you go. The headlight lights are still on. Move the flashlight. And they turn back on. So obviously it's working correctly. Okay guys, as you can see, it is working absolutely perfect. There was actually no fault codes, which is great. Now, if you want to do the coating, you don't have to get the Beamer utility tool to have this coating done on your bike, which is pretty cool. gs911 is definitely a great tool to have. There's plenty of stuff. It's definitely a must-have if you own a BMW is to get a gs911 because there's just so much stuff that you can do on there. It's super user-friendly, and it's a great tool to have. Like I said, I am not sure if this will work on the 2025 model. So if you have a 2025 and a gs911, try doing the coating and let me know if this works. But of course, like I said, make sure that you update the gs911. It has to be updated to the latest software. Otherwise, this coating function will not be available and it will not be working. All right, guys, if this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.